the girl was horrified to find the birthday gift she had prepared for her mother had turned into her father's corpse. Yet she had clearly given her mother a statue of Buddha, and her father had just been greeting guests in the hall. How could he suddenly become a cold body stuffed in her gift box? While she was still in shock, her sister pointed at her in front of everyone, accusing her of killing their father, claiming his death matched the crime in her manga exactly, and the surveillance footage showed her as the killer. The crowd buzzed in suspicion. Even her mother believes she did it. The girl panicked, but no explanation could clear her name. In the end she was arrested, and at trial, the evidence was overwhelming. The judge sentenced her to death. Yet she still couldn't understand why the Buddha statue had turned into her father's body. Soon she realized this was a carefully designed trap, but with her father dead, she could only die with questions. Perhaps the heavens pitied her. She was reborn. On the day of her mother's birthday, her father's death would happen at 10 that night. Now it was 9 o'clock. She had 1 hour to change fate. Just then her sister came with a friend, asking to see her new manga. The girl froze. In her last life,
我没设防，把刚设计好的完美作案草稿给他们看了一眼。
莎莎大大，你也太厉害了！这么精妙的手法，你怎么想到的？
没过多久，一模一样的作案手法就被用在了爸爸身上。林婉婉，爸妈的养女，表面乖巧懂事，实际处处针对我这个林家真倩倩，多次在家人面前陷害我、欺负我，所以最有可能陷害我的人就是他。
her sister urged her again, saying her friend loved suspense stories, and she happened to be a mystery manga artist, so she wanted to share her latest work. The girl immediately sensed her father's death must be tied to them, so she lied that her draft wasn't finished, and promised to show them later. Once they left, she found the draft, and burned it to ashes. But she knew destroying the manga wasn't enough. She had to check the gift box. When she opened it, the Buddha was still there. She breathed in relief. To be safe, she installed an alarm device in the box, so if anyone opened it, her phone would alert her. After setting everything up, she decided to stay by her father's side. If she could keep him safe until 10, she could change everything. She hurried back to the hall to find him, but before she could speak, her mother stopped her, saying her friends were waiting. The girl remembered last time her father left at this exact moment, and ended up in her gift box dead. She insisted on following him. Her sister pretended to be kind, trying to pull her away to meet her friends, but the girl grew even more suspicious. Certain her sister was involved in his death, she shook her hand off, and refused to leave her father. Her mother tried again to stop her, but her father agreed to take her along, saying he could introduce her to his friends. She checked her phone. The box hadn't been opened yet. Then her father said he needed the restroom. She quickly said she would go too, but her mother scolded her. Realizing the danger, she asked the butler to accompany him instead. Now it was 5 minutes to 10, and the gift box remained untouched. Soon it was time for presenting gifts. Guests lined up with their offerings. Her sister presented an expensive pearl necklace, earning everyone's praise. Then she pushed the girl forward, telling her to present her gift. The girl tried to explain, but her sister interrupted, saying she had hand-carved a Buddha. Everyone grew excited and demanded